Hello YouTube, I'm Hills on the Hunt. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we have another Cex haul. So let's go. Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, like I said, we've got another Cex haul. You've seen plenty of these. Although I am slowly running out of vouchers, so there may be a couple more after this, I think. And then I'll have to start paying for movies myself. The fear of doing that. But that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. I've managed to kind of build quite a decent collection out of the upgrades and changes I've made to the channel. So I can't complain. I can't complain. It's brought me a world of new movies. See kind of on that second shelf down behind me with the turquoise tab spines and all those kind of movies. So yeah, it's opened my eyes to a lot of different cinema, and I'm excited to check it out. So can't complain. And yeah, we'll see what we picked up in this one. So I think there's 11 or 12 titles. One was a really good price drop, so I can't complain about it. A couple were ones that I did previously own a long while back, and I kind of repicked them up again, but for a lot less than what I had traded them in for, if that makes sense. So I kind of didn't lose money on those. So yeah, so we'll go through them. They're all DVDs from this pickup. I did want to pick up some Blu-rays. There was just nothing that really caught my eye while I was there. Make sure, yeah, they're both in there. But yeah, the first ones that I picked up was Gremlins 2 movie collection 1 and 2. It's just space saver, isn't it? So it makes sense. I love both these movies. Gremlins is continuously a Christmas time watch for me. Gremlins 2 is fun. A lot of people don't like it as much as Gremlins 1, but it's a good blast for me. It really is a good time for me. So yeah, I enjoy them. Classics from the 80s, part of my childhood growing up, and yeah, will forever be movies that I'll never not enjoy. Really good fun, really enjoyable. Zach Gallagher and Phoebe Cates in both movies, and yeah, it's just fun times to enjoy these movies. Yeah, Gremlins 1 and 2. Let me know what you think of these. Next is a movie I've not seen before. Is House on Haunted Hill. Yeah, I've not seen this one before. But anything with a haunted house and people having to stay at night, I'm always going to sign up for. It also says Pierce Brosnan, House on Haunted Hill. Now, I don't see him in the cast anywhere, so I'm going to guess he's either in the movie somewhere, or he's part of the direction team, or maybe it's his studio. I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments. But it's a good cast. Jeffrey Rush, Famke Janssen, Taye Diggs, Ali Larter, Bridget Wilson, Peter Gallagher, Chris Kattan. Yeah, it's a decent enough cast in this movie. So not one I've seen before, not one I've come across, but I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what it's all about. It's an 18 rating, so it's strong violence, language, and horror, and moderate nudity. So yeah, an eccentric millionaire inverts a diverse group of people to a reputedly haunted mansion that was formerly the site of an insane asylum. Always good news. Offered $1 million each if they can spend the entire night at the house without fleeing in terror. It's doable. It's doable. I would do it. I would sign up for it. How many of you would? How many of you, if you're offered $1 million or pounds if you're in the UK to stay in a haunted mansion, would you do it for 24 hours knowing it's reputedly haunted? Would you do it? Be honest with yourself. I would. I'll openly admit and say I've done it. But I've done paranormal hunts and things like that with organizations, so stuff like that doesn't faze me. But yeah, let me know if you would do it. Let me know what you thought of this one. I'm intrigued to check this one out. House on Haunted Hill. When I was trading the movies in, I was looking on the DVD shelf, which is right by the till, just peering my eye over, and this one caught my eye straight away because it's a big Hammer collection sign in the corner. So I was like, yeah. The Abominable Snowman. I've not seen this, but anything Hammer I will pick up. Yeah, I know nothing about this movie at all, but I'm intrigued to check it out. And anything, again, snow-based movies will always be a plus for me. 1957 on the spine there. Yeah, snow-based movies will always be a pickup for me. I love snow-based movies. And right, so it probably tells you more about me as a character than anything else. But the sign of blood in the snow, just the red on the white, is just, I don't know, it's enticing in terms of watching a movie. Like, it just adds to that movie. That's why I love Wrong Turn 4 so much. Again, one of those movies that gets a lot of hate, but it's so much fun because it's set in the snow. Shining, set in the snow. The scenes outside are just phenomenally done. It's just a very, very good movie. Like, the snow just adds a whole other element to the movie itself. Again, this is no different. The PGs, I'm not expecting it to be kind of overrun with blood and gore, but it's got Peter Cushing in it, so it's already a win for me. But yeah, The Abominable Snowman. Let me know if you've seen this one. Let me know what you thought of it and see if it's worth watching. But I'm intrigued to give this one a go, intrigued to check it out. Something different, and like I said, it's Hammer, so I'll always add to it. But yeah, The Abominable Snowman. Next up is a movie from one of my favourite directors on one of my favourite labels. It is Dario Argento's Four Flies on Grey Velvet. Super creepy. Really enjoyable, this one. Who is the deranged maniac persecuting and mentally torturing celebrated rock musician? A twisted tale of torture, paranoia, and homicidal frenzy. Yeah. So this is before he is known for Suspiria. This is 1971. This goes along with The Bird with the Crystal Plumage and Cat o' Nine Tails, or his what is known as Animal Trilogy. Score by Ennio Morricone. And yeah, it's like, I love Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Just absolutely love that movie. And this is not far behind it. It is on the Shameless label, so it is yellow box. So it will be going up onto that top shelf, which I don't think you can see in the scene, but if I can just pan up a little bit, there you can see them right in the top there. But yeah, so it's one of those where it's just very, very typical giallo style creepy movie. A lot of range of characters, a lot of kind of red herrings in terms of what you're watching, and yeah, it's very, very enjoyable. I love Argento. Just all across the board. I think, like, I don't think he made that many bad movies that you can probably say on one hand in terms of how many bad movies he actually made. A lot of his earlier stuff is what he's well known for, and then obviously Suspiria got his name out there into the wider world. But the movies before Suspiria, like I said, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Cat o' Nine Tails, are still very, very good watchable movies. So if you're looking to start into Argento, they're not bad movies to start with. And then work your way up to Suspiria, Inferno, Mother of Tears, that trilogy, Phenomena, Tenebra. I can just go on and on. Opera. I can just go on and on and on and on and on. There's another one in here as well. So yeah, I love me some Argento. And this one's worth a watch. It's number 35 on the Shameless label. But yeah, Four Flies on Grey Velvet. Speaking of the other Argento movies, so these are editions I did hold before. And then I traded them out, and then I got them back. But I traded them out for a lot more than what I got them back for, if that makes sense. So they dipped in value, but it's worked out for me. First one is the Stendhal Syndrome, which is okay. It's not the greatest movie. It's one of his kind of, would go on the one hand say, stars his daughter, Asia Argento. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie. She stars as a police officer who suffers from a rare form of hallucinatory disorder which causes a blackout when looking at works of art. She's then kidnapped by a sadistic murderer that she's been sent to apprehend, and then there's a game of cat and mouse between the two of them. She tries to escape, and yeah, is she able to? Is essentially the premise of the movie. Ario Argento ends up in a lot of her dad's movies, a lot of them. And again, there's a lot of people who say, well, she's only in the movie because her dad's director. Yeah, but if you've got the privileges in life, why not? And to be fair, she's not that bad an actress in terms of what she does. This is not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all. It's enjoyable for what it is. Take what you want from an Argento movie. Again, they're going to be different. They're going to be paced. They're going to be lots of different characters involved, and lots of creep, lots of gore, lots of colour, and that's what you get with him. Yeah, and obviously you can tell by the cover of this one as well. This is on the Arrow label, so I've got a couple of the Arrow DVD somewhere up there above my head. Yeah, just there. They've got Phenomena and Terror at the Opera, which is opera itself. But yeah, Stenhouse Syndrome, not bad. Next one is, in my eyes, and I've said it before in another video, it's an underrated gem for me from Argento from 2001, Sleepless. Really good. Max von Sydow. The scene at the beginning is set on a train, and it's superbly well done. It's super creepy, super intense. Just within that kind of claustrophobic style setting, just really, really good. Really, really good start to the movie. Just starts off fast paced and it just keeps going. Yeah, then the story plays out, and then they're hunting for the killer. Max von Sydow is a retired cop who kind of gets dragged back into this case. His scenes are really good. There's some really, really good scenes with him in it. And yeah, it's an enjoyable. It's what you get with an Argento movie. There's, like I said, there's so many different characters kind of mixing in and mixing out in terms of what they're doing. But it's a fun ride. Like, I really, really enjoy this movie. And the first 30 minutes on that train just hooked me. To the point where I wasn't going anywhere else. I was just going to sit through this movie. And I've watched it a few times since, and I've just enjoyed it every time. But yeah, if you get a chance to check out Sleepless. Another one from the world of Hammer style movies, The Vampire Lovers. Ingrid Pitt, George Cole, and Peter Cushing again as the general. Yeah. This movie revolves around Ingrid Pitt basically seducing guys. Pretty much it. And people take revenge. I mean, that's essentially the premise of the movie, but it's really, really good. Like the scenes set in the kind of wilds, and how she starts mind controlling people almost to the point where they lose kind of their own facilities in terms of what they're doing, and they're just in awe of this beautiful girl just kind of taking over their lives. Until the kind of people fight back and realize she's a vampire, and yeah, try and drive a stake through her heart. It's a very good movie. It's really, really fun. I'm happy to get this one back into the collection because I had it a long while ago. This is kind of what this is about. It's a lot of stuff that I had and I kind of got rid of, and I got rid of it. I'm starting to kind of get them back in, but yeah, this is what I add into the Hammer style collection. But yeah, Vampire Lovers. 2 more into the Tartan Asia Extreme collection. Battle Royale. Not much that needs to be said about this movie. It is phenomenal. It is seriously phenomenal. And it's kind of led the way to a few other style movies in America as well. Which they've tried to kind of copy the premise of this movie without kind of getting even close. But this is unsettling. It's dramatic. It's over the top. It's just bonkers, but it's so good. Seriously, so good. Yeah. But like I said, there's not much I can say about it. But another one in the Tartan Asia Extreme collection, so I'm happy to add those in. Keep growing that collection. The aim is to complete. We're a long way from the end. We're only at the beginning, but there's some that are quite easy to pick up in CEXs and stuff like that. So I'll be picking those up as I'm going along, and then we'll wait time out on the slightly more difficult ones to seek out. So yeah, Battle Royale. Have you seen it? Let me know what you thought. Speaking of magnificent movies, I know that Sammy G just reviewed this movie on his latest January watches, so I'll link him in the description below. Old Boy, brilliant. It's seriously good. Revenge movie, and yeah, I won't say anything about this movie. You just need to go watch it. That's all I need to say. Go watch the trilogy, the Vengeance trilogy, this, Lady Vengeance, and what's the other one? I can think of the name. Hang on. Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. That's good. That would have annoyed me if I didn't get that. Sympathy of Mr. Vengeance. Yeah, Park Chan-wook movie. Just seriously good. Again, they remade it in America with Josh Brolin, I think it was, which is not bad, but it doesn't hold a candle for this. Old Boy. Go watch it. Do it. A couple of movies that I don't know anything about, but I was intrigued to pick them up. I've heard of this one, Frightmare, from 1974. It's British. It's Best of British collection. Yeah, from the master of cult British horror, Pete Walker, comes this gruesome tale of dark secrets and bizarre realities. Two people released from a mental hospital for a series of gory cannibal killings. They're released into reality, and people start poking around, and well, I guess they're not fully cured. The cover, I think the cover sold me as well. Like, that looks so cool. They're not one I've seen before, but I'll always pick stuff like this up when I see it in CEX, because it's intriguing and it's just something that I enjoy. It's just very weird, creepy, low budget stuff. So yeah, Frightmare. Have you seen this one? And then the last one, last but not least, I did say at the beginning of the video that there was a movie that had massively dropped in price, and it is Zombie Chronicles 3-disc set with the movies Swamp Zombies, Forever Dead, and Stiff Odds. It does say £22 there. When they put it through, it came up as £11. So I was like, yes, please, I will take that. It looks like it's just a trilogy of low-budget zombie movies. So, yeah, I would always sign up for these. So you've got the Forever Dead, Swamp Zombies, Stiff Odds. Like, the covers look cool, they look creepy. So Stiff Odds. If Eraserhead and the House of a Thousand Corpses had a bastard love child, Stiff Odds would be the afterbirth. Fair enough. No, it just says when good people go rotten, Forever Dead. And the last one, Raised from the Dead, Engineered to Kill, Dying to Eat. Pure unadulterated zombie versus human ass kickings. Swamp Zombie is definitely everything that it promises: gore, action, and the always popular nudity. So we'll give these a go. But for half the price that it's priced at, I was not going to cry and say no about it. And again, it's on a voucher, so I probably would have paid full price either way. But when I saw this on their shelf, I was like, yes, please. This sounds like trashy horror that's right up my street. So Zombie Chronicles. That is everything from this CEX pickup. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought of these movies. Yeah, thank you so much to everyone watching this watching this video. Brain is frazzled. Sorry, I feel like garbage. You can probably hear my voice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. We did get over 100 subscribers, so thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. I genuinely appreciate it. Watching me ramble on about stuff I have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's fun, and it's fun to chat to people in the comments as well. So leave me a comment, and I'll always chat with you. So yeah, see you on the next one. Take care.